Okay, so part two. Um, since my mom's passing, I have been taking care of the medical and residential decision making for my aunt, her sister, who is disabled. She has cerebral palsy. And despite the fact that I'm not an only child and that my aunt has surviving family from her mom's side, from my mom's side of the family. This is on me. And I don't even have the power, like, I'm not the primary decision maker when it comes to these things. I'm the secondary decision maker when it comes to these things. And yet I'm making these decisions. And today, as I was trying to eat lunch, I got a phone call from the hospital asking whether or not to do a procedure where her leg has become necrotic. And I was asked, do you want to go forward with an amputation or do you want us to just give her hospice, which means feeding her painkillers until her body gives up? And that was already more than I was ready to deal with today because she's been in the hospital for a week now. She had just gotten out of the hospital a week before that, and I'm having to deal with this basically by myself because my family sucks. That side of my family sucks so much. And I also take care of my great grandparents on my dad's side because my mama broke her hip years ago. And especially with the pandemic, they were not going outside. So I was going to get their groceries. And I've been doing that for 2 years. It'll be 2 years in February. And also going down, helping them around the house with stuff because my grandpa's not in that great a shape anymore either. And about an hour and a half after I had to make the decision between maiming or killing my aunt, uh, my great grandma fell again, and she's in the hospital right now. And I got to lay in the floor with her for about 45 minutes, waiting on an EMT to come by. I gotta tell y'all, days like today suck. I mean, they hurt. They hurt very, very deeply. The feeling of loneliness you get when you're the only person in your family doing X, Y, or Z. When the same people who can never be bothered are always the ones absent. Like, they cannot be bothered. And it puts weight on you. But as I was laying on the floor with my mama and my papa was in the background just frantically praying, I was just reflecting. Just reflecting. And I've realized, man, and I've realized it before, but today really showed it to me. Every day, no matter how bad it is just one more day until you finally reach glory. And when you finally get there, it's worth it. But it's going to be hard to get there. And I'm going to keep doing the best that I can to hold this perspective because it's the best perspective I've ever held in my life, hands down. But days like today test. They really test you. And I commemorate everybody who is going through a test today. Be nice to other people, man. I know, like, we all get short tempers, and I'm not. I could be talking to myself right now, but for real, what's left of my mom's side of the family sucks. There's some things that just are not forgivable. But forgive people whenever you can, man. I understand stress will bring you to that point. You're yelling, you're cussing, all this stuff. But other people, they're just living their lives too. And they're trying to get by. And the only person you got to worry about is yourself. Keep building your karma. You're going to get through this. It's just one more day, one more thing to deal with. But keep your head, keep your